Follow. What's up, guys? It's Alex with Norris Outdoors. So today, I just made it up late last night here to Lake Vermilion. 3 guys, they've been up here, so they've kind of been figuring out the bite a little bit before I got up here. So I drew the short end of the stick today. I'll be filming a little bit. Got a couple walleye that we've been marking already, so we'll drop down, let you know what we're catching them on, and stay tuned. It's gonna be a fun one.
Oh, I think I got it. Yep. It's a walleye. It doesn't feel big. I'm gonna say it's probably about
13 inches.
14. So just below our keeping size. I'm gonna get him in the boat here. I saw him at 60 feet on Livescope. I think he hit it on the way down, but I was just crawling my jig.
13.
There he is. Looks like about a 13er.
Did I say 13?
I think so. Well, that's my minnow. That's a good one. Get him quickly unhooked. Take a look at that. A little smaller than we like to see out here. I'm gonna turn him back. Straight down. Good first fish of the day. 13. Alright guys, so what I did today was I bought 4 dozen chubs, but of those chubs, I think probably only about 20 of them are going to be the perfect size that I've been catching fish on. So, especially when I'm just casting out here on these flats, I like to kind of get like a nice medium one. So this length has been about perfect. Oh, Gus is on.
Oh yeah.
Oh, that's a...
Wow.
What do you got going on, Gus?
I had the double drop shot hook as a weight method. All within 9 inches, so it's legal in Minnesota. This one came on the top, or the middle one. So they're a little off the bottom, boys. But a little too small to keep, so we're gonna let it go.
Alright, before I was rudely interrupted by Gus's fish, I was just explaining how I select the perfect minnow. I see one right here. Oh, it's a little small. Alright, we gotta go into the belly of the beast. Now, I found it doesn't matter if the minnows are dead or alive when you hook them, but they need to be freshly dead. So like this one here is perfect size.
That one's, you'd call that freshly dead?
Freshly dead, exactly. But, you know, sometimes when we're fishing for those bigger fish, you can pick out a biggest minnow in your box. You see a big mark on your Livescope. But generally, this size has been perfect for just getting the most amount of bites possible.
How far, like how deep water are we in?
We're fishing about 25 feet. I'm fishing a, Gus, how big's my jig head? 3/8 ounce jig head. Literally dragging it on the bottom as slow as possible, and that's what's been really triggering these fish to just smoke this little black jig head here. The natural black's been working pretty good for me.
Alright, so what's the strategy here? Like, what are we doing?
Alright, so I just found a couple fish on Livescope here. I see them out at 15 feet on the right, so I'm literally dropping my jig head right on them, or about 5 feet in the direction I think they're moving, and then I'm just milking it on the bottom. Like, I'm fishing a decently heavy jig head, so it gets down pretty quick. And then, as you can see my rod tip here, I'm literally just like barely tapping it, and then when I feel a bite, I let it eat it for about 3 seconds before I set the hook.
So pretty much Gus made this, you know, nice little setup here, and he's got his Livescope at the bottom of this, and so handle points where it's going. Boys are looking at the screen, so
Right there's a walleye.
yep, there's a walleye, so they can cast towards it. You can kind of see, oh no, thought that was Gus dropping, but oh yeah, so it's Gus dropping down. He's down there now, so
Hard to get a good read on the fish this far, but yeah.
yeah, 55 feet out. So Gus made a pretty good cast, but we'll see. We'll see if he hooks up here. We'll know shortly. But that's kind of the program.
Alright boys, we're on. Second fish of the morning. It feels like it's probably about the exact same size. Out here on Big Bay, we seem to be catching kind of a lot of small fish. But let's see.
Oh, that's
It's a little longer.
still not crazy.
Not crazy. We're gonna bump this guy. We're looking for 14 and a half. I think Gavin's probably right on the money with 14. Okay. Yep, right about 13 3/4, 14. Turn him loose. Straight back down. Oh, I'm getting it. Right. Oh, felt like a perch though.
Perch. Oh.
Oh.
Oh, not a perch.
Let him have it for another second. That is devastating, boys. But backyard is another one. Alrighty. I see it. I've visualized my target. There he is. Boom. Right there. This stud. Not the best view of it, but...
Get a better view when he's on the hook.
So I'm doing is I'm threading it right through the mouth, getting it pretty much as deep as I can. And I'm trying to come out right, right on the spine, basically. Sits pretty nicely like that. Like I said, don't matter if they're alive or dead. Wow. It's Gavin. How is that Gavin? That's that 20-degree angle. Oh, they were on that transition. So. 11, 12.
Is it 9 o'clock?
14.
Sure.
Dude, they're going in every direction.
They're just going all over the place.
Nobody did come out here.
That's not true. Right, dude.
Yeah, that's not enough. That's more. I agree.
What's our next best spot?
Lava. The AFK rip and wrap. Looks like a hog. Oh, that actually is pretty good. Get him in the boat, get him in the boat.
That's a good one. Could be. No.
No. Still not what we're looking for, but it's a fish.
That's good. On the rip and wrap.
Boom, on the rip and wrap.
One walleye. All got me mean a little bit. Like Al, not supporting his fiance.
Yeah, I know. You have to just support Gus, RJ.
Yes.
And Gavin.
Dude,
you have to
if that was
support
my
him,
girlfriend,
okay?
I would be like, what
Alright, reel up.
Hey, I said at least a week, and then like I would be like 2
days
weeks.
is ridiculous.
That's what that's what I told her.
Like that's like downright disrespectful. Alright, let's see how we're looking.
Oh,
No.
he has some energy.
That thing's tiny. That might break 11 inches.
No,
wow.
come on now, Mr. Meanie. You got to be supportive here of
Yeah,
this
support
walleye.
it.
Supportive Gus is still not there at all.
13 and a half.
What do we keep, Gus?
14 and a half or higher. 16s. We were catching 16s.
Dude, we were catching 18.
What the fuck?
We're in the hatch, boys. Oh!
Did you get that?
Yeah, of course I did.
I'll get that.
No!
No!
That was big.
That was big.
That was huge.
That was 3.5.
Almost sets the hook apparently.
Alright, we got our bass spot.
All right, guys, so we're moving to a different walleye spot. Gavin was just kind of messing around, threw around the whopper plopper, and had a pretty good smallmouth bite. So we're gonna kind of transition. That was really just an hour of us kind of walleye fishing in the morning here. Nothing too super serious. Again, got into a good number of walleye, and we could have kept them, but they're a little small. We like to keep anything above 14 and a half. So we'll stay tuned. We'll keep you updated on the walleye bite as the week progresses. But thank you for watching. And again, folks, remember to subscribe. And remember, nobody owns the water. See you on the next one.